Today I'm gonna build a 3D printer, but instead of using 3D printed parts, I'm gonna use this wooden door sill and turn it into parts needed. So let's get started by cutting this into pieces. My wife's grandpa left us with 2 giant chops, but my mother-in-law banned me or anyone else from using it. So these tools are in awful shape, and there are places untouched for several years, until now. The printer design is based on Prusa MK2, original design. Mark II design consists of 3D printed plastic structural parts and threaded rods. Together, they form a frame for Y-axis. The first part I'm gonna make is Y-idler. This is the part that holds the other side of the belt. So let's build it first. So what happened here? I took a cut from the door sill, and I didn't really care about the dimensions. That's because when you take a look at the actual idler model, you can see that the only dimension that matters is the pitch between these 2 holes. To have them collinear, I clamped the rest of the door sill to the drill press structure. I also tried to deburr them with a knife, but that didn't end up so well. The next thing I'm gonna do is the groove in the idler. This is one of my wife's, you know what? Let's call him Bob for now.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me.
This is one of the Papa's inventions. He made it by welding these metal pieces together to form a frame and mounting this skill saw to this particle board. But it has a few drawbacks here and there. For example, there is no fence. Lowering and raising the blade is quite problematic. But luckily I have a solution for this. There's another door sill. And of course there's no switch, so when you plug it in, it runs. Hey kid, do you want to subscribe? To build the rest of the Y-axis frame, we need these so-called Y-axis corners. And they have the same hole dimensions as the Y motor holder. So I'm gonna build them at once. I did all this clamping just to ensure that every piece will be drilled to the same position, like this. This will be for the first hole, and then I rearrange this, and also I will drill this motor mount as well, so it has the same holes as these ones. You can tell by the name that this part is holding the stepper motor. It basically floats in the air, anchored to two threaded rods. I think they went for this design to reduce the cost and the noise. I am more concerned about the rigidity of the frame, so I'm building it in a way that it touches the ground. I already drilled the holes for the threaded rods. Now I have to drill the holes for the motor mount. To transfer the stepper motor hose exactly, I'm gonna wrap it in a duct tape. Then I stick my duct tape to my soon-to-be Y motor mount and drill at the correct positions. I'm marking where to cut it apart. I could use Papa's old benzo for this. And by the way, I'm cutting it to make a room for the bell.